Alright, so given how the Penguins opened free agency with an absolute whimper, and the team looks primed to run it back for another mediocre, maybe even subpar season from what they had last year, plus Crosby's 12-year deal, yeah, remember when those were a thing, is coming up on its expiry dates at the end of this year, so naturally, the question of will he consider leaving Pittsburgh is starting to flare up again, and it's honestly made for some very interesting discussions, especially when you look at where different people think he should go. The most popular one, of course, being him following his Nova Scotian buddy McKinnon to Colorado. The big questions here, obviously, are number one, what does Pittsburgh want to do here? A retool on the fly like the Rangers from a couple years back, or even what Washington's trying to do right now? Or a full-on rebuild? I find it kind of hard to believe that they would do that while still having Crosby and Malkin and Letang, Carlson. It just seems kind of unlikely with those guys still in the fold, but they traded Riley Smith for picks and they lost out on Tarasenko to the Red Wings. Plus, teams in their division got better, so if this is a quick retool on the fly here, Dubas has got to get cracking. The second big question would be, what does Crosby want? Is he after legacy player status like Lemieux or Lidstrom? He's got not just one, but 3 cups. He's got multiple gold medals. He's got the Conn Smythe, so maybe he wants to be loyal to that franchise through thick and thin. Or does he want to spend the latter part of his career here chasing deep playoff runs and cups? I get why this is getting brought up so much, especially with the contract expiring. This guy's been a consummate winner throughout his career, and he's still playing really good hockey. Instead of waiting around for Dubas to figure things out, he could Disneyland fast pass this thing and go to a place where they have a legit shot right now. And if it were to happen in the form of a trade, it probably means Pittsburgh is in a rebuild, in which case the haul they would get for Crosby would do absolute wonders for said rebuild. But even with all of that, I still can't see it happening. Now, the NHL provides plenty of shock value when it comes to this stuff. Like, if you would have asked me a few months ago, where do I think Stamkos is going? I would have said nowhere. He's staying in Tampa. But here we are. I just think it's different with Crosby, though. I don't think he's going to get the Stamkos contract lowball. I think he'll get a good deal that he likes. Whether it's the right move for the franchise or not, I think Dubas is going to do kind of like Washington, adding guys on the fly to try to keep the team afloat while Crosby's still there. And I understand that's what he's been doing, and it hasn't worked, but I honestly don't see them going in a different direction right now. I think Sid is going to stay loyal to that franchise, and in return, they're going to try to stay competitive for him. I think them being in the mix for Tarasenko was proof of that, adding Bunting from the Gensel trade, the Carlson move, obviously. I know this offseason feels different because it's not anymore, oh, we missed the playoffs for the first time since 2006. It was a one-off, let's get back on the horse. Now that it's 2 years in a row, the alarm bells ring a bit more, I get that. But again, whether it's the right decision or not, I think they're going to stay the course. I think we're going to see a trade from them this offseason for somebody who can help them right now. And as cool as it would be to see Crosby team up with McKinnon for more than just a couple weeks for Team Canada, I believe we're going to see a Crosby extension with the Penguins before July 1st of 2025. I'll honestly be floored if he's with a different team by then. I really do think he's going to stay, but again, I thought that was Stamkos. Now it's over to you. What do you think is going to happen with Crosby? And what do you think the Penguins are going to do this offseason? I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I'd keep an eye on that Martin Necas. Even though they're division rivals, we tend to see those types of trades more than we used to. Seems like it could be a fit, but hey, we'll see. If you want more Pens videos, please like the video, subscribe if you're new. You're awesome. Thank you so much for watching.